Hey guys, welcome back. This is Joe's Architect, and today we're going to be getting into some Draconic Evolution power storage. So, I hope you guys are ready. Since we've been working on getting our Nether Star production and our Supremium Essence production kind of ramped up, we need to push on into our next quest line, which will be Draconic Evolution. There's a lot that is gated behind Draconic Evolution, and this is going to be a pretty time-consuming task, mainly because we have to gain some Draconic Essence, and at this point, we don't have any. So, to get to that point, let's start working on what it's going to take to get some Draconium Dust, some lovely Draconium Dust. We might actually convert this farm over. That's probably what we're going to end up doing, because I would rather have Draconic Dust coming in through this than any more of the stuff that thing's producing. Actually, that's been turned off. That's completely turned off at this point. And we have a bunch of Supremium Essence, so all we need is a little bit of Instone. Right? I don't have that much Instone, but I don't really need to worry about producing it, do I? Can I make a seed for it? Yeah, it's going to require a little bit of stuff that I don't have. So, what I'm going to do is probably head to the end. I am going to do the end stuff. I'm going to grab some more Instone. Take our hammer, our old-fashioned hammer, and we're going to hammer this stuff down, and we're going to do some manual sieve. I think I have my heavy sieve, yeah, right? And to get Draconic, let's take a look. By the way, I got to do it up here. To get some of this Draconic Dust, we're going to need to sieve it in an iron stiffened mesh or a diamond stiffened mesh, which will give us shulker pearls. And we have a 7% chance. So we have a pretty high chance of getting Draconic Dust from compressed ender gravel in this mesh. And I just need a few. I only need 4. And once I have 4 of these, we can make seeds. So that's what we're going to end up doing. So let's go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm going to go to the end. I'm going to gather up just with this diamond pick. I'm just going to pick up some of it. And I'll meet you guys back in a bit. So I went ahead and made the compressed Instone, and I have it here ready to be hammered down. And this should get crushed down into some crushed Instone. Now, I should be able to take this and combine that in here. And hopefully get some compressed gravel, right? Need to throw some more of that in here. There we go. That's 46. All right, diamond mesh. Do you have a few of those? All right, so let's plop this bad boy down, throw it in here, and we'll start sieving some of this stuff. And hopefully, we already got 2 pearls, shulker pearls. Hopefully, we get some Draconic Dust, because that's what I'm after. And so I'm going to get this all sieved up. And hopefully we have somewhere to go with this stuff. So I ended up getting, out of all that piles that I ended up sieving, I ended up getting 37 Draconic Dust. Now, or Draconium Dust. Now I'm going to need to take this Draconium Dust. I'm going to need to take 4 of them, because we're going to work on cooking them up. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I think I took one of my octadic capacitors out for this. There we go. So I'm going to throw that in there. That should output some Draconic ingots there. Alright, and we're going to use this. Now, this process will not be able to produce the dust, but it will produce the ingots. And that's what we're going to be worried about for the most part, because we need a bunch of those ingots in order to get started with everything. Alright, so with the Draconic, let's take a look at what it takes to actually make this thing. We can make this thing with essence. To do that, we're going to need this seed. So, we're going to need a tier 5 seed. So, if we take a look in our seeds, you can see we have a tier 5 seed already ready to go, because we crafted it before, but technically we can make it if we needed to. So, let's go back into Draconic. Take a look at what it takes, like we did before, just to make it easier on us. And we should be able to craft a Draconic seed. This should make life a lot easier. So, let's go down here. I think I actually have some mystical agriculture essence. Some of this stuff, yeah, this stuff like helps a lot. And then I think the fertilized essence is used to make the mystical fertilizer. But we're going to use some of this fertilizer on the crop. This does instantly grow it, and you have a chance of also dropping a seed from doing this. So, let's grab as many of these as we can. And then it's going to be up to the wand to get us some. This is probably going to be a very low chance of this actually dropping an extra seed. We'll definitely have to make more seeds, which is very easy to do. But as you can see, this also grows really fast this way. And yeah, you can get more of it through that method. Alright, so let's take what we have, and we're going to use that to make a few more of these seeds. And like I said, we're going to get these seeds basically automated, right? So let's make 10 of these seeds. Shows we need Inferium Essence. We shouldn't. Shouldn't this be able to craft Inferium Essence? I don't know. Let's do 9. We have enough for 9. Might be confused simply by the fact that I need to remove these and just make it so that way these are the only patterns available. That might be the thing, you know. But there we go. We have 9 of these seeds, and let's see. Yeah, and we have tons of premium essence. So yeah, I'm gonna remove these crafting encoding patterns because I want to go down from the premium, and I don't think we're gonna need these patterns in here. All right, let's go ahead and get some more of this, and yeah, we're gonna use these to make a few more seeds. Let's just get some Draconic, and we'll make some of the seeds. 2 more. That'll get us. So with this, we can also grow. I'm gonna break all of this crop actually. Let's get all this broken down. It's kind of glitchy anyways. It's got some weird things that it's been doing. You can see that like some plants, like this one, shows that it's not fully grown. But like this one, shows it's not fully grown, but when you break it, you do get like the items out of it. Kind of weird. That's something I have been noticing that does happen every now and then. Alright, let's just throw some items in here. These items will automatically get picked up. Consider that kind of like a chest that I can use. Break that. I will fix all of these items. I'm not too worried about those. And there we go. Because this all gets exported and goes directly into our ME system. Alright, so let's get these placed. So we have 3 of those placed now. Something that I can do that probably helps us grow a little bit faster. Instead of clicking on these, I can actually click on this, and I'm going to set this to area at this point. Let's turn this on. So with area on, it should work. And all we got to do is just let this work. And that's why I want to get more of these made. Because I could farm this really, really fast. Like super fast. Like if I have more of these going on. So definitely something that I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to get a few of these made. And I'll be back, guys. So now that I have a little bit more Draconium, I want to get started in our quest book. Let's take a look here. Draconic Evolution. So we need to make the Draconic Evolution information tablet. So let's get to work on that. Now this thing is actually very useful. It does require a little bit of dust, but like I said, this thing is super useful because it's got a lot of information in here about every single item in Draconic Evolution. So if you're not familiar with this mod, I highly recommend checking it out. And today we're going to be working on the energy core. So we need energy cores and energy pylons, all that good stuff. It's also part of our quest line, so that should help us learn a little bit as well. So you can see right here, energy, Draconic energy core. This is going to be very useful. We're going to need that. Also, we have another one of these. There we go. All right, so let's get started with Draconic. Now they have a little bit more of our materials. So let's take a look here. Particle generators and the energy core stabilizers. We're going to need each one of these, and we're also going to need an energy core, and we're going to need 2 energy pylons. I think you actually get 2 from this. By the way, we also have some Draconic cores, so let's go grab those. That should actually help jumpstart us a little bit. Pretty sure we have Draconic stuff in here. Just go ahead and highlight and we'll find it. There's Draconic dust. There's Draconic cores. More Draconic cores and Wyvern cores. Also Draconic infused stuff. And what else do we have? I think that's it for Draconic stuff. So that's pretty much all we've gained through chests and stuff like that. But it's very nice to have. Alright, let's see. We ended up completing some quests for this. Now we do have some Awakened Draconium. See that? Ooh, that's a nice conversion kit. That's nice. Alright, so let's throw this stuff in here. And we'll see what all we can make. So definitely an energy core is something we're going to need. That requires all of this. So this is where setting up actual patterns is going to come in handy. So let's do that. Let's learn some patterns. One of the things is Draconic cores. We need to learn patterns for that. Patterns for Wyvern cores. Not Awakened cores, but we do need Wyvern energy cores. So we need to learn a pattern for that. And I think I have redstone in here. No, I don't. So we are going to need redstone blocks. That we'll learn a pattern for. Right? We'll set this JEI auto keep. There we go. So we'll learn a pattern for all of that. All of these different things. Oh, this is the pattern. Now that should help us auto-craft. Make it a little bit easier on us when it comes to Draconic stuff. It'll remove all that, difficult stuff that we need to do here. Alright, so we need 2 of those, right? We're going to be missing some Draconic ingots. That's okay. We have some essence here. Been building up a little bit of. And let's go ahead and do this. So over time, we'll gain more Draconic, or more Draconium through that method. So that shouldn't take that much time. So we're going to need 2 of these, right? We'll start that process. That'll auto-craft them. And we need to make the energy core. We need to make the pylons. And that gives us 2 of those. We're also going to need some glass. We'll worry about that later. This is going the particle generator. We actually need, I think it is two of them for right now. Right? Or 4 of them. Sorry, 4 of them. We'll turn those into energy core stabilizers. So we need 4 of these right here. Which means we're going to need blocks of redstone. So let's make 30 blocks of redstone or something like that. That should work. And we'll get to work on this. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have to upgrade those into the energy core stabilizers. Right? Pretty simple there. So, with that being done, we pretty much have everything to make power storage. Massive power storage as well. Like, we can hold so much more power now. And it's actually going to allow us to reroute our entire power system. Alright, let's get some of this lovely glowing chorus fruit. It gives us a few minutes of flight, because we're going to need it. We are definitely going to need it. So, right up in here is where I want to actually set up my stabilizers. And I'm going to set one here, here, and here. Then in the center of all of this, I'm going to need to make sure I go down far enough. Let's get our system here. We'll grab some cobblestone. And let's be sure to pillar down till we're at this level. And we'll put the energy core. And then we can mine the rest of this. It's no big deal. And what we can do over here is we can go, alright, what tier do I want to set this to? And I'm pretty sure I want to set it to tier 3. And I want to show the active build guide, right? This is what a tier 3 build guide looks like. Well, we see it's going to require some draconium. Well, I know we don't have that much draconium. I think does it tell us exactly how much we need? No, it doesn't. But I think it's like 27 blocks or something like that. And I know we have nowhere near that. We have enough for 5. So yes, we will not be able to do that size. So let's tier down. What's that? That'll let us do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 blocks? Do we even have 6 blocks worth? We have 5 blocks worth. Do we have enough here? I think we do. That'll give us 10. So this should be enough. That'll give us another block. And we can at least make the tier 2. Of course, when we upgrade this, it doesn't actually lose power, so just keep that in mind. And there we go. So we can actually make this tier 2 early game power storage. Usually by this point I have a little bit more, but let's go ahead and activate this, and you can see this is what it looks like in its very small state. It is very bright. It does light up the area around it. So it's actually a really nice accent piece right here. Now, I may in the future move this down, or I might end up just expanding it so we have more space up top. But for right now, this is going to work. Now, we need to get our energy pylons set up. This is going to require a little bit of glass. All right, so let's get some glass. I guess it doesn't really matter what type of glass. Actually, it might actually require a specific type of glass. So just for that, I'm going to make some more regular glass. And there it is. Alright. So in these energy pylons, I'm going to set one right here. And one right here. And what I'm going to do is place some glass on the bottom. And that will convert these guys over. Now, one of them, you just need to right-click on the ball, and it will convert it to an export. So you need an import and an export. And that's what we now have set up. Perfect. So, let's get our power system changed over. Because right now, yeah, it's a total mess. Our power's a mess. So, we need some plugs. We only need one plug for right now. We need a point. Which we have a point available. Okay, perfect. Alright, so currently, this is our insert into this sphere, right? So we need to have a plug that is sending power to a point, which our point is right here. And this connection needs to be renamed. And that's what we're about to do. So, let's get in here. This is a total mess. I think I turned it off. There we go. So, what we need to do is change our network. We can do edit network here. And we'll do chosen's input. And I'll change it to red. Save. Alright, so this is our input network. This will allow us to go back up top. And make sure this is set to input. That should start putting power into here. Lots of it. Lots and lots of power. This is where we're going to need to change how all of our network stuff works down below. Because right now we do have wireless power that is being transferred. So what we're going to need is a flux point or a flex plug. Sorry, my bad. Take this flex plug that we have, and we're going to make a new network on this one. This being the export. So we'll create a new network. This will be chosen's output. Set this to green. If I can get a green. There we go. And that's how this is going to work. I'll select this network. So after this is all set, we should be ready to go, I think. This thing is filling up very quick. I mean, look at this. Wow, we already have 56 million RF stored. Absolutely crazy amount of RF production. It looks like we're producing about 5,000 RF just off of the small amount of speed upgrades that we have inside of our TNT generator. Absolutely crazy. And this thing isn't even running. The rainbow generator doesn't even have to run right now. I think once we get some EMC, we'll have this fully running, and everything will be working out for us. But for right now, this is what we're going to deal with. Oh, I better get away. By the way, this thing can kill me really fast. Really fast. But we do need to set up our points now. And we need to change the way this works, really, is what we need to do. And I think this might actually be producing more than 5,000 RF per tick. Let's try and shut this thing off. I don't know if there it goes. I was able to get to it or not. Alright, so if we change the way our power system works, we might be able to maneuver this thing around a little bit better. And I think having better cables would probably work. For right now, I'm going to just hook this flex plug that is our input to our power. I'm going to have this changed. I'm going to include this into the network, but this is also still going to power other stuff. So right here, where this generator is producing a lot of power, I'm going to hook this right here. And that's going to be my input for that power. Our power should still flow over here, powering all the other stuff in our base. Let's turn this thing back on, and let's go back up here, and we'll see actually how much this thing is actually producing. So about 2,000 RF on its own, which is perfectly enough. It's plenty. And then this should be powering itself back up. Yes, with the other 3,000 as expected. So this should still keep our base powered, and we shouldn't have to actually configure too much. So I should still leave this thing running and keep everything going. By the way, I had to put this here because these skeletons are absolutely crazy. And then I also figured out how to get rid of the horribly annoying boss bar. That block that I placed before really helps out. So this block right here, the Wither Boss Death Muffler, if we want to get rid of the boss bars, all we got to do is right click on it, and it removes the boss bars for us, which is really handy. Let me actually get in here first. There we go. Now it removed it. Yeah, that's really handy because I don't want to be seeing the boss bar just constantly flowing up here. By the way, is this already almost full? Oh no, it's just trickling now because we don't have 5,000 going into it. But anyways, this is now our buffer. This is now our power buffer. And anything that we want to use from this, all we got to do is take this flex point, and like on this network right here, we'll set this to output right here. So now this, the one that's stuck on output, will now be draining from here. And you'll see every now and again, it'll pull some particles out. And that would be it actually draining from the network. But we do have positive net gain, so you won't actually see it draining from the network. But this thing is producing a lot of power with just the small setup that we have, which is perfect. Which is going to lead us into some other crazy stuff that we're going to have to work on. That being our Draconic evolution kind of production. So I went ahead, and since I changed the actual ME interface patterns, and I removed these patterns so it wouldn't get confused, it's now using that Supremium Essence and using it efficiently, and I'm able to produce tons of these crafting seeds. So I was actually able to make those seeds pretty easy. So, Draconic seeds, let's go ahead and make a few of them. 21. We can make 21 of them, and we can add them to the current amount that we have already downstairs. Perfect. And we'll just enable us to produce more of this, hopefully. And that's what we're going to need, because, I mean, I need tons of this stuff. So slowly but surely, this will hopefully build up, start producing, and we'll have it available. As you can see here, I can also like just spam click that. And that produces tons. All in one sweep. Right? Perfect. So at this point, I should have a few more loot bags. I'm getting loot bags not from my mob farm, but from my main wither farm. And these guys are being produced over there. So let's open up a few more of these bags. And let's hope by the end of this episode, we can get a slime, purple slime sapling. Well, speak of it right there. Perfect. Maybe we can get more than one. That's what we definitely need, is probably more than one. Alright, we get a couple of slimy saplings. Oh, we got some inferium seeds as well. Oh, and also, by the end of this episode, we can open up a few other things as well. We're definitely going to need... I think we have some chance cubes saved up. And some of you guys wanted to see some chance cubes be opened. So I'm going to risk my life opening up some chance cubes. And we'll see how that works. Oh, man. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Because there's some of these chance cubes are pretty bad. But I'll definitely open them. We're about to hit 50,000 subscribers, so I will definitely open up some chance cubes. Oh, man. What if we just do them all at once? Oh, man. Let's get a bed. Just want to save my location so that way if I do die, I should be able to spawn right back here. Oh, wow. I can actually sleep right now? Must have been nighttime. Oh, unless... Actually, it probably isn't nighttime. That's weird. Maybe you can't sleep. I thought maybe you could set your spawn. Anyways, we're going to go into the nether. We're going to open these up. I'm glad we actually got the purple sapling. That's what we needed. I'm going to store all of this stuff away. Because I don't want any of this on us to be lost. Especially none of this hard stuff to craft. Alright, the only thing we'll lose is experience, and yeah. I don't know if our hearts are kept, but we'll figure that out as we go. So this is probably not the best place in the world, and I also said end just a second ago, I meant the nether. But let's go ahead and place these all down. I'm going to see if I can, like, vein mine them. That would be interesting to see. Or if I can ore excavate them. Not vein mine them. Ore excavate, that's the new term. Let's pick up one of these items so we just have an item in our hand when we punch it. And let's see how this works. So, can I do it? Oh, wish me luck. Okay. This is bad. I did ore excavate them. And I got one of the worst ones, which is this pyramid. Oh, and I think if you don't get out, or the maze, oh, if you don't get out of here, you die. Oh, and it's bedrock. Oh, no. I think this does disappear, though. Like, you have so much time to do it in. Oh, this is a mess. This is a nightmare. Straight up nightmare. Can we get out of here? That'd be great if I could get out of here. Oh, I hate mazes, man. I've got nightmares from, like, being a kid going into, like, a mirror maze, and I just remember whacking my head over and over and over again. In the mirrors, just because I couldn't see. I have 30 seconds left. No! There's probably no actually escape, to be honest. Has any of you guys ever actually escaped one of these? Like, for real? Hey. Break me to beat the maze. Hey, I won! I only broke one? Oh, man. That sucks. I don't know what just happened. Oh my. Oh my gosh. I'll be back for you. Oh no, Chosen Architect's mind was exploded by the power of math. That couldn't be any worse. But anyways, guys. Oh man. You gotta love some chance cubes. I mean, they're hilarious. Okay, so I did save my location. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.